Hello, race fans, and welcome one more time this week to round number two of the ViRL Weekly Series. It's Caffeine City Cola 150 coming to you live here on Rice Motorsports TV. Now we've got the trucks out here tonight. This will round out the second round of the ViRL Weekly Series. And I tell you, we've been having a lot of fun out here at Hickory Motor Speedway, and we're going to see how things lined up here tonight with the trucks. Of course, we want to give a shout out to our broadcast sponsor, JS Design, the official paint shop of RMS TV. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the driver standings here in the trucks. Now, Matthew Fitz, he came in last week. Now, I don't see him in the server tonight. It's hard for him to get here, and he may or may not show up. We'll see what happens here. But he did kick off the season with a win there. Kerry Bray in that second position. Paul Bajanic rounds out the top three there. You can see down there around Walters in 11th spot. He had a rough first race with the trucks, and Ron Walters is actually taking a provisional tonight. So I know for a fact that he won't be here tonight, so he will get like last place points with that provision. And we got a couple more minutes to go. Let's take a look at our information for the tonight's race. 84-degree air temperature, winds only 2 miles an hour. Track temperature 85 degrees. Of course, they're running the 40% fuel, 2 sets of tires, a 20 incident point limit, 3 green, white checker attempts, 150 laps here at this 0.34 mile facility. And as always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you know every time we go live. And we're also, if you look at the link in the description, we have live timing and scoring, and also a link to the Facebook page. If you've got friends or family that like to watch stuff on Facebook, share that link with them and they can follow along on Facebook. So we're getting close now to the end of practice session. We'll take a quick moment and hear from our sponsor. We'll be right back. You're watching the Virginia iRacing League here on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, folks, we're back. Time for qualifying here for the final race here at Hickory Motor Speedway this season. And so now we're going to sit tight here and we're going to wait for the AI cars to come on out of the track. What they normally do is they'll come out and they'll all turn all of their qualifying laps together, and then we'll get the human drivers out. And I think we have, looks like we have 1, 2. It looks like we only have 2 here tonight. Boy, they're gonna have to battle against all those AI drivers here tonight. We'll see how Kerry Bray and Paul Bajanic get along here. There's still no sign of Matthew Fitz. He will not be able to defend his points lead, unfortunately. I see one of the AI trucks making his way off of pit road. Number 25 there, Matt Holden. Chris Page also making his way off of pit road. Holden, he'll be the first one to come around and start his hot lap. All the other trucks now making their way on the pit road. First hot lap there from Matt Holden. Starts off with 17.285. We'll see if he can pick up the pace on that one. And coming out of his final qualifying lap, let's see, did he improve his time? No, but he did improve his time. Oh, he did improve his time. He got bumped, and then he went back to the top. Chris Page currently, I believe, in that second position, now trying to improve on his time here. When it comes to the stripe, see if he gets that pole position back. No, he was unable to improve. Let's see, Oliver Stevens coming around. No time yet for the 33 truck. And that must have been the start of his hot lap. So far, only 2 times on the board. That'll be Holden and Page. Mike Berg just posted the time. Here goes Stevens. This should be his first hot lap. And he's, went to the poles. 15.473. Let's see if he's able to improve on that time as he comes out of turn 4. Completes it, and he's unable to improve as well. Ashton Rice, early P3 with a 16.621, and she's unable to improve on her hot lap there. I think the last AI car out there is Terrell Rice coming around. This will be his first hot lap. That must have been the start of the hot lap. No time yet for the 98. Coming around to the stripe, let's see what he gets there, and it'll be P6, a 17.311 for the number 98. Looks like he's on. See if we can try to improve on that P6 starting position. Coming to this stripe, does he improve on his time? Unfortunately, no. There's another number 12 at Clay Rice. Coming to the stripe, let's see if this is his first hot lap here. Good enough for P5 there, 17.024, and looks like he's that's it for the number 5, and I think that may be it for the AI vehicles. Let's see. I see Kerry Bray. He's making his way out, and going careful to not get a penalty exiting the pits there. Starting his first hot lap right now. Coming around now to complete hot lap number 1. Let's see what he got here. Provisional pole, 14.936. Looking to improve. Stretch that out even further as he comes to the stripe, wrapping up his qualifying. Does he improve his time? Yes, he does, though. 14.843. Now coming out, there's Paul Bajanic, and I believe he may be the only other human driver on track here tonight in that in and out machine. Trying to get some heat in those tires as he comes around now to start his hot lap. And right now P2 with a 15.170. Let's see if he can get around. Can he get to that pole position? Does he improve his time? Yes, he does, but he remains in the P2 position, 14.867. And I believe that's going to wrap it up for qualifying here. So we'll get ready to advance things over, and we'll go ahead. We're going to we'll be right back. We'll hear from our sponsor once again, and we will be back very shortly. You're watching the Caffeine City Cola 150 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, folks, time to go racing. All the trucks are out onto the starting grid, waiting to get going. And as we wait for them to get going, let's take a look at that starting lineup. And on the pole, we have Kerry Bray. Starting next to him will be Paul Bajanic in second position. Oliver Stevens starting third. Matt Holden in the fourth position. Ashton Rice fifth. Sarah Oliver in sixth position. Seventh will be Clay Rice. Chris Page starting in the eighth spot. Ninth will be Terrell Rice. And Mike Berg will be rounding out the field in the 10th position. Green flag next time around for 150 laps of racing here tonight. Boy, this has been a tight little track to race at this week, and time to move on someplace different for round number 3. Everybody's all lined up and ready to go. Pace truck getting ready to head down on the pit road. All we need now is a green flag. We got it, and we are racing here for the final time this week at Hickory Motor Speedway. Kerry Bray off to a good start there. Paul Bajanic right there behind him on Oliver Stevens, that is. Trying to hold off Matt Holden there. Sarah Oliver up on the high side. Boy, she went way wide up there. And look at the 15. Chris Page, they're almost 3 wide. Sarah Oliver, she's on the charge now up to that 4th position. Rest of them, they're a little bunched up back there. They'll start spreading out here eventually. And Paul Bajanic trying to stick close to the 13 there for Kerry Bray. Now coming around to start lap number 5 from 150. And boy, I tell you, they're already half a lap around to getting ready to catch some of the slower vehicles. Oliver Stevens in that 3rd spot. You see the gap between him and Paul Bajanic, 7 seconds. Sarah Oliver, they're all starting to spread out a little bit back here. A little bit of battling going on back here. There's Ashton Rice. She's battling with the brother Clay Rice there. Chris Page on the outside. He's moving past the 12. Paul Bajanic, Kerry Bray already working their way through lap traffic. Ashton Rice will be the first one to go a lap down. Paul Janik, he got the 13 there right in front of them, and as they're kind of weaving their way through the traffic, Janik's trying to follow whatever hole that the 13 goes through there. And it looks like they might be bunched up there a little bit at the moment. Kerry Bray trying to get by the 25, Matt Holden. Look at Paul Janik. He likes using that high line. We've seen him do that a lot in the late models. I think he also did it in the street stocks as well. He definitely prefers that high line. They both get past. They're continuing to open up that gap a little bit, about 0.7 of a second there between him and second place there, Paul Janik. And the field is starting to get stretched out here a little bit, and boy, you know what that means. There could definitely be some green flag runs here tonight at Hickory. Because after a while, they're gonna catch these other trucks so quickly. They'll be constantly going through. Working their way through traffic as they go around the 33 there. Oliver Stevens. And Oliver Janik, he's getting pretty close to Kerry Bray now. The gap down to 4, about half a second, just under half a second. And we're hopefully Paul Janik will have a little bit better luck here tonight. I'll tell you, he had a rough time the last a couple of races. He's really been in some good positions, but then Lady Luck just kind of did not smile on him later on in the race. But hopefully things will go a little smoother. I think it was, see, Kerry Bray just tapped the wall there a little bit as they worked their way past the 98-12 race. So these two have effectively lapped the field, and they're continuing to work their way through the traffic. This is going to be the order of the evening here, from the looks of it. Kerry Bray, Paul Janik, just basically working their way through the traffic, lap after lap. And by the 44, Mike Berg. Paul Janik, of course, right behind him. He's doing a good job of really keeping up with the 13. And you see the straightaways are so short that, and then they also coupled with the fact that you run into a couple of lap vehicles here and there in such quick order. It's almost hard to really get away from somebody before you get caught up with some more traffic here. Now looks like he's about to catch Matt Holden, put him another lap down. He races on past the 25. You can see the 3 there, Paul Janik. Now you gotta wonder now, is Paul, is he kind of just chilling out right now, or is he actually trying to get up there and make a pass on the 13? I tell you, if he does get to the point where he wants to try to make a pass for the lead, there are not going to be too many open opportunities where they have some clean air, because you can see the other trucks are scattered around the truck. Oh no, Paul Janik got away from him. He was able to save it though. He's obviously been pushing hard. I'm wondering if this track has just been hard on him as far as keeping those tires alive, because he lost a good chunk of time there. Now almost like 1.5 seconds now between him and your leader there, Kerry Bray. Bray making his way easily up under a couple of more trucks there as he works his way through the field. Kerry Bray still in the first position, Paul Janik in the second spot. working past the 33 there. Gap 1.7 seconds. I remember we were talking to Ron Walters last night. I think he was trying to maybe go without getting tires at the very end, and like, oh, that didn't work. We're coming around now to start lap 30 of 150. So we're getting close to a quarter of the way through the race. The 33 truck, he's one of the trucks that's multiple laps down, but he is in the third position. Oliver Stevens, followed by 78 there, Sarah Oliver. Matt Holden is in the fifth spot. He's followed by the 15 of Chris Page. You see a lot of these guys, they're really getting stretched out now. Is that for position? That's Mike Berger in the seventh spot, but that is not for position. In fact, that's Paul Bajanic going by him right now. Clay Rice is behind him in the ninth position, followed by Ashton Rice, who's getting a little closer to the number 12. And, oh, I just heard somebody put the wall, and that's Kerry Bray. He's now in the second position. Paul Bajanic has moved ahead of him. And let's see, when did let's go back and take a look at that pass right there and see if we can see what happened. There's Paul Bajanic. He's right behind the 13. Oh, and we see the 13, Kerry Bray, he got into the wall, and that's what allowed the number 3 to get up past him. Let's go back and take it back live. And Paul Bajanic, now about a half a second between him and Kerry Bray as he goes past Matt Holden. There's the 13 truck right there. Obviously, these guys are pushing right to the limit there. Bray now getting back once again on the bumper of the number 3. But you know, and what's going to happen is this race goes along and these Goodyears start wearing down, and that's where we're going to start seeing. You know, it's really, this track has really been an exercise in tire management, how long you can keep those tires alive. Because even with the 40% field, you can go a good little ways. You can almost go about 3/4 or maybe even more of the length of the race. Kerry Bray trying to get by on the outside there. Passed 2 trucks at a time, but cost him a little bit of time, and now he's clear, so now you can try to get back up there and close that gap to the number 3. Oh boy, it's still here. It seems like every time they go down to turn 1, that's where they make the most contact. Let's see what happened with Paul Bajanic this time when he comes off of 4 as he comes around. And that time he did keep it off the wall there a little bit. It looked like he hit the marks pretty good there. Looking at the apex of that last lap there, I watch him go down into turn 1. Oh, Kerry Bray hitting the wall once again. I wouldn't say he's struggling, but he is just really, he's pushing hard. Now, see, this is where that traffic's going to help him. Because, boy, look at Paul Bajanic. He's, unless he tries to shoot the gap, there he goes in between the 12 and the 9 and the 49. Kerry Bray said, here I go. You open the door, I'm going to dive right on through there as well. And he clears both Ashton and Clay Rice as he continues to try to hunt down the number 3, Paul Bajanic. That gap now 0.8 of a second. Well, let me tell you, Paul has been knocking on the door for a win all week long. We've seen him lead every race this week. And but let's see how things work out here tonight. And all he can do is just keep on digging and coming up behind the 15 there, Chris Page, working that traffic. Now I gotta, and he, like I said, he prefers that outside line, get past these trucks. See him getting past the 44 there. Mike Berg. Harry Bray is a couple of trucks back there, still trying to work the traffic. He got past Berg, and actually he now is clear. Once again, no traffic between him and the number 3 there, Paul Bajani. But just as that gets cleared, now the 25, looks like the 25 will stay high there a little bit though. Kerry Bray. It's interesting because we've seen Kerry do most of his passing on the inside and Paul do most of his passing on the high side. That time he did go high around the 98. The gap is almost 9/10 of a second. 50 laps in. We have 100 laps to go. Make it 99 as we cross the stripe here. And you heard him there, just scrape the wall there a little bit. Paul Vajanic, he is about, he's just over a second away from Patrick Oliver there. I'm sorry, Sarah Oliver, trying to get Patrick. But coming up on the 78 truck. And he'll drive right by on the inside. And a little bit of clean air there. That's Clay Rice up ahead of him. But he may get 2 or 3 laps in before he has to deal with the number 12. Start lap 54. Gary Bray, boy, he is back to 1.6 seconds. Bray has definitely fallen back a little bit. Now, you could also wonder, is it possible that maybe he was pushing quite hard at the start, and because I just saw him give another little wiggle there coming off of turn 2. They do have a long ways to go before they can even think about putting that fresh set of tires on. And the way this thing is going right now, you know, the trucks were spaced out, but now we see a few where they're really all bunched up there together. What group is that? That is back there. Man, look at this gang of trucks right here. Matt Holden, 15 there. Chris Page, 33. Oliver Stevens. Like Berg there in the 44 machine, and they're all, some kind of way, they all got bunched up there all of a sudden. Boy, you know, and Paul Bajanic, he's going to have to deal with that very soon. He's got Ashton Rice right in front of him, and maybe they will open up a little bit by the time he gets there, but he's coming in a hurry here. There we go. It's by the 15 now, and look at that. Now, looks like, boy, it looks like the high line, though, is running faster than the low line, so he kind of gets by 2 of them. You know, sometimes it's just timing. You know, and you just got to hope for good timing, and wow, he just skirted right through that traffic. You know, Paul Bajanic making some good time here. Just like the name of his sponsor, In-N-Out Burger, he is going in and out of this traffic, truck after truck, getting on down the road. Kerry Bray is not too far behind. Looks like he's just cleared the bulk of that little group of trucks right there. It's a little bit of a bumpy track, as you can see them. You can see that suspension working. But sometimes those bumpy tracks, you know, it can be a little unsettling. He dodged down on the inside there of the 33 machine there, Oliver Stevens. Meanwhile, Paul Bajanic, nice bit of clean air right now. He's got Clay Rice about 4 seconds ahead of him, but no traffic for a good little while. He's got him, I'd say, about maybe a straightaway between him and the next lap car that come around to start lap number 65. And folks, we're getting very close to the halfway point of this race. definitely thinking that this thing is going to go down to green flag pit stops. So everybody's going to have to get in there. And I tell you, that's the thing that can make or break you here at Hickory. The pit road exit is so narrow. You have to be careful. Well, you have to be careful coming into the pits as well. You don't want to get a speeding penalty or anything like that. And but boy, you just have to be careful exiting the pits as well, because they can get you at either end. Bray, he's in a bit of clean air himself now. He still has Clay Rice ahead of him, and he's closing in once again. Clay Rice has been ahead of him for a while now. That's the only truck between him and the number 3 there, Paul Janik. But he's pedaling as hard as he can here, trying to see if he can get a little closer. But that gap isn't exactly not getting that close. Clay Rice, he's not. That's not for position now. Clay Rice, he's several laps down, but we haven't seen anybody come in the pit yet, either human driver or AI. Oh no! And he goes and he does save it. Man, what a save for the number 13. He's over the halfway point now. And I know he'd probably want to go a little deeper before he gets those fresh Goodyears, but how long can he push it before those tires end up biting him? He might find himself in the wall. And believe it or not, he actually got closer to the 12 truck there. But the gap is now over 4 seconds between him and Paul Bajanic as he finally gets past Clay Rice. And he has the 98 12 Rice there in front of him. Now he's going to get up there and he gets past him. Meanwhile, Paul Bajanic is just zipping around traffic left and right here, using that traffic as a buffer between him and the number 13, Kerry Bray. Coming around now to start lap 75. We are at the halfway point. Paul Bajanic aiming to get the job done here tonight. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching the Caffeine City Cola 150 here on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, folks, we're back here. Green flag pit stops have begun. Ashton Rice lighting them up as she exits her pit box on her way back out. So far, only her and Mike Berg, number 44, have stopped, and now I see Oliver Stevens making his way down. Paul Bajanic, he continues to stay out, continues to lead the gap, just around 4.5 seconds between him and Kerry Bray. A lot of other trucks now starting to make their green flag pit stops. Definitely past the halfway point. Boy, and I tell you, Paul, he is running that thing like it's on rails here tonight. And as far as talking about tire management, he is really, and considering the fact that he's had to dodge a lot of lap trucks here, lap after lap, he is really pushing those Goodyears pretty darn well. The gap has closed down just a little bit. It was over 4 seconds, now about 3.4. Okay, Ray in that second position. Paul Bajanic about a straightaway. That's him right up in the front of that whole line of trucks. That's your leader up there, Paul Bajanic. So he's just about a straightaway ahead of Kerry Bray as he's just fighting to keep that truck going in the forward direction, and that cost him a little bit, and he's still managing to keep it just under 4 seconds, the gap. But he's fighting hard, and he scrapes hard with the 25. Matt Holland, they continue going though, no caution. The 25 continues on. Gap now just a tick over 4 seconds. Paul Bajanic now, he's got Sarah Oliver right in front of him, and that'll be the only truck he may have for a little while here. You can almost hear him just being nice and easy with that throttle. Very smooth. Other truck on pit road, Clay Rice coming down to his pit box. Hitting here on lap 93. Sliding right into that pit box. And he's on his way out. So that's just about everybody except for Paul Bajanic. That is everybody except for, actually, Terrell Rice has not stopped either, but he's multiple laps down. He's 10th, showing 8 laps down. But both him and Paul Bajanic and Kerry Bray have yet to stop. Here we're on lap 94, making 95 or 150. Or Sarah Oliver also coming in for the first time, coming down to her pit box. And obviously these green flag pit stops, that's going to put a couple of more laps on a lot of these trucks that are already several laps down. And I heard somebody hit the wall. I don't know if it was Kerry Bray or not, but he's still rolling along. The gap down about 3.5 seconds. Now, it could be Paul Bajanic is starting to maybe that truck more and more. He's really trying to stretch those laps out. Trying to go as far as he can, because I guess he knows once he stops, he's well past now. We're just about only 50 laps to go. And whenever he does pit, boy, he's definitely shown that he has the speed. He won't have to nurse those tires as hard or as far along on the second stint. And the gap, but the gap is starting to come down. There's Kerry Bray trying to get past Clay Rice there. Gap now around just under 2.5 seconds. As we're on lap 100, he scrapes the wall just a little bit. Now you got to wonder, will Paul Bajanic pit before Kerry Bray gets too close to him to take advantage of that gap that he has as far as the gap on his place on track there. He's about to encounter some more traffic here, and I think Paul is coming on in. Here we go. Here we go. Now it's going to get interesting. Paul Bajanic coming in the green flag pit stop. Kerry Bray does stay out. He's going to try to see if maybe he can stretch the gap here. And let's see. Paul, I'm sure he's getting tires. Yes, he is. And he's only getting right side tires, trying to make that pit stop just as short as possible, being careful not to get a penalty exiting pit road. And now it's Kerry Bray's turn, and he's getting on the binders there. He's coming down pit road, and Paul, he obviously went a lap down, but now he's going to get his lap back as Kerry Bray gets down to his pit box. Lap 105, 150. Tires and fuel. Is he getting tires at all? Oh no, did he get a speeding penalty? Oh no, did he overshot? Oh no, he didn't get in his pit. Oh no, he didn't enter his. He wasn't lined up correctly for his pit box. Man, after all that effort that he's been doing all race long, and it's all for naught now. He's going to get his tire changed, whatever he wants to do, and whether it's just the right sides only. It looks like I think he might have got 4 fresh tires. But boy, that puts him. He's already a lap down. Let's see what happens when he comes out and comes around. Gets up to speed. Paul Bajanic is behind him now. He's right now still in the second position, and he's only showing 1 lap down. So boy, I tell you, he got lucky that it was only 1 lap. But still, that's 1 lap, and even if he were to catch Paul Bajanic now, that wouldn't be able to get him the lead. He's, of course, if there were a caution, now he would be the lucky dog. As long as he wasn't involved in it, he'd be able to come around and catch the three. But they're on opposite sides of the track at the moment. He's coming out of turn 2. You see Paul Bajanic now starting lap 110, and he's got those fresh Goodyears. So man, that was just a little bit of misfortune there for Paul Bajanic. I think he knows he's starting to get close to the end, and he wants to go hard here. But man, I tell you, he needs to keep doing the same thing he's been doing all race long. Be nice and patient with those trucks and just make his way through the field. He's got the tires to do it. You know, you start getting to that point. I mean, we're not super close to the end yet, but you know, you start getting that taste. Like you can start to taste that victory. And boy, I tell you, he has been trying all week long. The nearest competitor is 1 lap down. Kerry Bray still in that second position. The only truck that would be in the lucky dog position if a caution came out. But right now, the field continues to be pretty spread out, so we should be okay as far as.
Caution, yellow
And
flag.
oh no! And Matt Holden, caution there. He's sitting in the wrong direction there. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened here. And so Matt Holden, he's all by himself. I guess here comes the third. Here comes the 13, and he comes up there, and he just turned the 25, and that kind of looked like he needed a caution, and he created a caution, and so that's going to put him on the lead lap. Well, let's see. I don't know, is he involved in that or not? Let's see. See, Kerry Bray, he's in the second position. Chris Page coming down on pit road. And let's see. I guess we won't know if he gets a. Now he made contact. Kerry Bray made contact with the 25. That might make him involved in that. And if he's involved in the caution, then he wouldn't be able to get the lucky dog position. And then now he's coming down pit road anyway. Now, I wonder if he might have just gotten right side tires the last time around. And let's see if he gets lefts this time as he comes in. And now he's putting those left side tires on. And getting ready to make his way back out. Now if Kerry does get the lucky dog, he will have to go back to the end of the longest line. So he would start at the back of the. He'd have to race his way through all of those trucks and to get up there and catch Paul Bajanic. And just as we say that, we go green once again. And I guess Kerry didn't get the lucky dog because he was involved in that caution. So no lucky dog wave around. I was waiting for one to go to see if he would get the wave around, but he did not. He remains one lap down. Now with for lap 121 of 150, Paul Bajanic, he remains the only truck on the lead lap. Kerry Bray, he's in the second position, trying to quickly make his way through the pack. And he's about 2.3 seconds behind Paul Bajanic. He would basically have to pass Paul Bajanic and then go around and obviously get his lap back. But boy, can he do that? It'll be about, if he catches him, he'd have about 25 laps to get all the way back around the track and then catch him for the win. And boy, is there enough time for him to even do that? And he is really trying to pour on the coal now. Paul Bajanic, honestly, I can't remember. I think he just took right sides only. 26 laps remaining here. Kerry Bray, now Paul Bajanic, all he has to really do is just let the 13 go by. And because and he tapped the wall there a little bit. And they run into some lap traffic there. And see, that's where it's going to get interesting. And they make their way through there. He gets through. The 13 also gets through. I think that's the 98 Terrell Rice right in front of them. And they both pass on the high side. Kerry Bray, he's chasing the three, but boy, I tell you, he has to get down there and pass him and come all the way around. As the laps slowly tick away, they've been going by so fast, and now it looks like Kerry Bray, he's probably going to get his lap back just about. Looks like Bajanic, he's definitely going to work that high line. If Bray is going to pass him, he's going to do it on the inside. And this time around, he only changed the inside tires, and I wonder if those right side tires are helping Bajanic more on the high side there. And here comes the more lap traffic now, going past the 12 there at Clay Rice. When a whole ton of traffic in front of them. Here goes Paul Bajanic. Does he stay up high or does he venture down on the inside? No, he doesn't. He stays high. They get past the 15. More trucks to go, and they continue to race around the high side. 19 laps remaining. Kerry Bray doing everything he can just to try to get back on the lead lap. He can't try to do any passing. Oh, and he almost gets away from him as they go down to the start lap 133. He lost a bit of ground there to the number 3 as he's trying to get past Sarah Oliver. And finally gets clear. Now 17 laps remaining. And Paul Bajanic, he continues to work the traffic here. And you can see Kerry Bray only a truck or two behind him. Paul Bajanic darting in and out of traffic. Now I think now he's got clean air once again. And it's weird that now at one point in the race they were spread out all around the track. Of course, probably from the restart, everything's kind of bunched up again a little bit. But now they both have clean air once again, and Paul Bajanic just has to keep cranking out the clean laps here. As Kerry Bray tries to take a look down on the inside, for a minute there, I thought he got a little squirrely. He did lose a little bit of ground. It seems when he comes off a 2 there, that thing gets a little squirrely coming off the corner there. Now 13 laps to go as they race down the backstretch. And you wish it was a battle for the win right now. It kind of isn't. It's just we were wondering if Kerry Bray would be able to get back on the lead lap, and maybe something happened, and then he gets to come all the way around and work his way. You've seen how quickly both of them can make their way through the pack here tonight. Oh, Kerry Bray hard into the wall there. He is really doing everything he can. He's just bringing the neck of that truck out there tonight. But it has just been tough going and trying to hang up there with the number 3. I think I see Paul now. 10 laps to go. It'll be 9 this time around when he crosses the stripe, and he's about to run into a whole bunch more traffic. There's Clay Rice down. He's on the inside. But to Paul's credit, he has been super smooth all race long. We have not seen that thing really get away from him at all. And at last time in, got those right sides only. I wonder if he still has the original. He must have the original left side tires on the truck, and he is still able to. Oh no, Kerry Bray, did he get caught up? He almost got caught up in something, and got in the back of the 25 once again. Kerry Bray trying to thread the needle there. He shoots right between the 25 and the 15. But time is just very quickly running out now for the number 13 as Paul Bajanic continues to just methodically work his way through the traffic. Kerry Bray trying to follow suit. The time and laps are quickly running down. Paul Bajanic, not too many trucks ahead of him now. They're spaced out here. Sarah Oliver, I think that's Mike Berger up in front there, 24 in front of the 78 here. All coming around. This will be 4 to go as he crosses the stripe. And now he's going to come up on Mike Berg there. This time around, across the stripe. It is 3 laps to go. Kerry Bray, he's in clean air right now, but yeah, he knows that there's not much you can really do at this point. Just ride it out to the end there. Janet coming around an ultimate lap here. He'll be coming around to a white flag next time around. Kerry Bray not too far behind. Oh, he had a little, got away from it. Don't lose it now, man. You're right at the end. Got to keep that second place position. White flag now in the air. He has been trying all week long. All week long, he's been at the front. Something's happened, and he couldn't stay up there. It's not going to end that way tonight. It's going to be a win for the number 3, Paul Bajanic, here at Hickory. Finally, on that top step, Paul Bajanic, win number 1 this season at Hickory Motor Speedway. Man, what a finish, man, I tell you. And he was just super consistent out there tonight. That was a daggone good run there. Congratulations. You know Paul Bajanic, you know he is pumped up. Come around, I think he's gonna come around and just looks like he's gonna maybe he'll just park it right there for the or he's gonna line up and don't hit Kerry. He's gonna go pull into victory lane there, I guess. Trying to find a gear. And well, that's close enough there. We'll park him right there and stuff. Let me go grab the guys and bring them up to the Winner's Circle channel here, and we'll hop on down there with them. Okay, folks, we're down here in Victory Lane with Paul Bajanic and Kerry Bray. Well, I tell you, hey, Paul, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. You got me.
Man, congratulations. I tell you, always been a bridesmaid, never a bride. Not tonight, but he finally got that W, man.
Amen, brother. Amen. Finally got that monkey off my back. My tires aren't flat. I'm not stuck in the pit. It's all good.
I tell you, man.
It was tough, but it was good.
I tell you, do you still have the original left side tires on the truck?
Yes, I do.
Wow, that's something.
Well, like I said, I was racing Kerry, and I didn't want to tell him I was only going to take two, just because I knew somewhere in his mind he was going to take two, and he did. So if I would have taken four, I would have been up there racing, and then things would have fell apart. So I kept it out there as far as I could.
I tell you, even from the green flag, man, you guys are racing hard, and he was getting away from you, but you kind of held on there, and overall, at the end of the day, the consistency kind of won out there, man. You were smooth all race long. Not too many that
Well, you had to be, because it was super slippy. I don't know that Goodyear just got the wrong compound for this track for sure.
Man.
But no, it was good. Like I said, it's my first win. I'm glad that part of this organization here with you and the guys we race with, and it's a blast.
10 for a minute. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
In and Out. 2 weeks I will be in California eating me some In and Out. So you can put me down for a provisional for the 11th, because I will be eating In and Out.
All right. 10 for a minute.
And to Kerry for just being here and racing with me, man. I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations again, man. Go enjoy it, man, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, man.
Hey, Kerry, you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here, bud.
Man, I tell you, you did everything that you could do, bud. And man, you know all those green flag pit stops. You know that it's made things a little tougher and stuff. But man, still congratulations on that second place finish anyway.
Yeah, unfortunately, when we went in for our pit, NASCAR said I was just a little bit right of the pit stall, so I sat there for about 10 seconds before realizing it.
Yeah, and I didn't. So I thought usually your crew chief will say you're too far to the right or something. They don't actually say anything. They'll say if you shoot past it or if you're not close enough, but they don't say anything if you're too far to the left or the right, do they?
No.
I'm like,
so, I mean, it got me. I thought I was going to be able to come out, pretty well on his bumper there and then have a good race. But
man,
unfortunately, but it was fun. That was for sure. The driving through the AI was probably the funnest part.
Absolutely, man. And boy, you guys, you were like a slalom out there.
Yeah, it was definitely like skiing.
Absolutely. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Just yard guys. That'd be it.
10 for me. Well, congratulations on having a good race tonight, and we'll see you guys next week.
Appreciate it.
Okay, folks. Well, that will do it, man. What a way to finish up the week, and that was pretty cool there. And let's go ahead and let's get the race results up here for you. And of course, Paul Bajanic with his first league win here this season. I don't know if is this his first win in the league at all. I don't know if I had to go back and see if he won last season. But congratulations to Paul Bajanic and Kerry Bray Course in that second position there. And I tell you, they were having a nice battle all race long. And finally, Lady Luck smiled on Paul Bajanic. Folks, we're not done because now next week we will kick off round 3 of the ViRL Weekly Series. It's Carver City Steakhouse 185 at Langley Speedway. So make sure you hit like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell so you'll know every time we go live. So for all of us here at Race Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.